When my sister told me she'd used my credit card, she said it the same way someone might admit they borrowed a jacket. Light, casual, I just used it for a few things, she said, smiling like the whole situation was temporary and harmless. We were standing in my parents' kitchen. She leaned against the counter like she'd just finished telling a funny story. "How many things?" I asked. "Oh, nothing crazy," she said. "I'll pay you back." She said it so easily that I didn't push. At the time I assumed a few $100, maybe 1,000 if she'd been careless. Still annoying but survivable. I didn't check the account until the next morning. That was when the number appeared. 112,084.63. For a moment I thought it was fraud. Multiple purchases stacked across the statement: designer clothing, a flight booking, furniture, online stores I'd never heard of. The charges had happened fast. Most of them overnight. I called her. She answered immediately, cheerful.
"Oh yeah,"
she said. "That's probably everything." Everything. I told you I used it for a few things. My chest felt strangely calm. "Why $12,000? I asked. There was a pause, but not the kind that comes from guilt. "I'll figure it out," she said. "Relax. Relax." Later that day I drove to my parents' house. My sister was there again, scrolling through her phone like nothing had happened. I explained the situation to my dad. I wasn't asking him to solve it. I just expected something. Concern, maybe. Instead he sighed the way people do when they think someone is overreacting. "She's family," he said. "Let it go." I stared at him. "It's $12,000. "She'll sort it out eventually," he said. "Why make a huge issue out of it?" My sister didn't even look up. That was the part I couldn't stop thinking about afterward. Not the money, the assumption. They both believed the outcome had already been decided, that I would absorb the loss because arguing would make me the difficult one. I didn't reply. I went home. That evening I opened my laptop and logged into the banking dashboard connected to the credit card account. A year earlier my sister had asked me to help her qualify for a new apartment lease. Her credit history had gaps, so I'd agreed to sign a linked financial guarantee account tied to her checking account. At the time it had seemed like a favor. If she ever defaulted on certain obligations, the system allowed recovery directly from the linked guarantee balance she maintained. She had signed every document herself. At the time she needed my help. Now the structure still existed. I reviewed the terms slowly, line by line. Everything was still active. Technically, the credit card debt created through unauthorized use could be reconciled through that same linked guarantee system. The process was simple. One transfer, not revenge cry, executed it. Roll 12,084.63. The system confirmed the adjustment and closed the card balance. I shut the laptop and went to bed. The next morning my phone buzzed before sunrise. 5:47 a.m. My sister's name flashed across the screen. I didn't answer. She called again. Then again. Messages started arriving. "What did you do? Call me right now. Why is my account empty?" I waited until the calls stopped before responding. "I corrected the credit card balance," I wrote. 3 dots appeared immediately. "You took my money. You spent mine." A few minutes later my dad called. This time I answered. "What the hell is going on?" he asked. "She used my card," I said calmly. "I reconciled the balance through the guarantee account." "You drained her account!" "No," I said. "I covered the debt she created." Silence stretched across the line. "That wasn't supposed to work like that," he said finally. "It works exactly like that," I said. Later that morning my sister contacted the bank. I know because she texted me again afterward. "They said you were allowed to do that." Her message didn't include punctuation this time. I didn't respond right away. When I did, I kept it simple. "You signed the agreement." Another long pause. Over the next few days the family atmosphere shifted in a quiet way. No one apologized, but no one treated my finances like open territory anymore either. My sister stopped joking about borrowing things. My dad stopped telling me to let things go. The strangest part was how normal everything looked from the outside. No yelling, no dramatic confrontations. Just a quiet change in the balance of expectations. The money was back where it belonged. But something else had changed too, not trust. That was already gone. What replaced it was something quieter. Boundaries that everyone could finally see.